Hello everyone and welcome to more Dicey Dungeons. Do you know, I like having a game that I can just keep coming back to. You know, I'm like, I don't know what to play. Let's just play Dicey. So, I don't know what we're going to do. I've titled the stream More Thief just because we were playing as a thief for the last 2 days. I've been live trying to do this Finders Keepers challenge. We've finally done it. And I feel like we should just keep on the thief to, like, you know, because it uses the same equipment, you know, like we've got used to the build. So I think that just makes sense. We need to play as a witch at some point. We obviously, he's like the one that we haven't even like looked at yet. Okay, so the gimmick with this one is you always roll a 1, then you always get a 2, then you always get a 3, then you get a 4, I think. Like, I think he keeps going. So we start with 1s. And if we want, we can put them up, which I don't think we do. So now we're going to get 2 2s. Again, it's like, I don't know how. The thief, obviously he takes ages to build up. You know, we've established that. Yeah, I don't think we want to do that. Basically, if we get a 4, a 5, and a 6, we can only use them if we can lockpick them. What just happened there? Is that now in it? I'm already checking the VOD. I swear, sure. Do you want to use Oh yeah, the shield. Okay, yeah. I thought the game, because I do remember when the first time I played it, the game deleted one of my equipment, and I swear I looked back at the VOD, I couldn't work out where. So there's a little bit of me that thinks that the game is like slightly buggy. So, but that was unfair. That was the enemy had a shield. Okay, so now if with anytime we get an odd, we can put a shield up. It's not actually a shield, it's just -1s. Okay, so now I think what we're gonna do, we want to basically get back to 1, 2, and 3 as fast as possible. So I think we do want to uptick. We can uptick twice actually. Okay, I thought that would just be on the next turn. Okay, but then we're gonna split the 5. Then we're gonna attack for 2. And reduce damage. I guess we should have actually seen. So they're gonna hit us for 9, but then we take 2 off of the. Yeah. So I think the shield is like super. We're gonna call it armor. You know, there's shield and armor. So the armor is like very important, I think. Okay, so I think what we can do then is if we do that. I don't know. So I think if we use this 6, we get 2 1s. But I think that we actually want the 5. And I'm just going to leave. Well, I guess we may as well do that to get back to a 2, or no? I think not. We have a high chance of dying now. Like, we're not, we didn't that turn, obviously, but we can. Yeah, so now we can lockpick this 1 into 2 1s and then put it over here to get 2 2s. Which is interesting. We can only use it once. Good to know. Okay, I think we just attack. Obviously, we are now. I think we're now dead. Okay, so this might actually be hard. At least this guy takes ages to attack. Yeah, so I don't know what. I mean, that is maybe worth it because then we start with 2 2s. But then it means you get to the 3 faster. It's the same thing with the thief. Just because we have so little dice, we can't do much. If we had more dice, we could do more. Which is obviously, you know, it's a kind of a stupid thing to say, but it makes sense. Okay, so now we just need to do 4 damage. So that means we can just lockpick one of these and then do that. And then that's good. Do fights always start at 1, or are we now at 5? Because we were at 5 there. Duplicate a dice. That's good, I think. So do we start at 1? We start at 5. That's going to be hard to, like, do builds and stuff like that. Okay. I think we want to duplicate the 5. And then uptick. Yeah, I mean, it's annoying because we're going to have a dice that we can't do anything with, so then we didn't even need to duplicate it. Just because we have so little things. Yeah, but it makes more sense, but we're going to do that, then we can put... Oh, because then it had it... Okay. And I think it's worth putting the 6 in. Just to do 1 damage. I don't even know. Repeat, there do be dice in these dungeons. I feel like this might be... Like, it's crazy how long this game is. We're not even... I don't think we're even like a third of the way through. And we're 15 hours in. We're stuck in these dungeons for a long time. Okay, so I think we just attack. Okay, so we win now. And then hopefully we just have to get something that I can actually use. Another dice, that helps. But we do need equipment. So we are going to go for the weakened guy first. And then, so this is when I don't know what to do. Like, do we duplicate a 4 to use on the uptick and then split stuff? I think we need to like make our way to 1, 2, 3 as fast as possible with it now. I think we maybe attack with 1, 4 just because we can. Then we duplicate a 4 to do that, and then that, and then that, and then we can. Oh wait, okay, yeah. So then we're on 2. Don't know if that, cause I feel like the 1, like obviously 1 is so little damage compared to 2. You know, it's like half. It's literally half. Okay, so now we can duplicate. I think that's what we just want to duplicate in an attack. It's like just so little. And now we can't use that because we've got a 3. So we're basically stuck. I think we duplicate and we split just to do some damage. And then now we put them all in here. To get back to 1 as quick as possible. Okay, and he got 2 6s so he can't hit us. So now we're going to split and duplicate and do 5 damage. And actually, see, I looked at the guide and it did say that dagger, they'll feel like do 20 damage with a dagger. You should do on this episode. Because if you have 4 3s, that takes you to 12, and then the fury for this guy is you get 3 more dice. So then it gives you 7 3s, which is enough. So that is, we have that waiting for this. So we do win now, don't we? Yeah. I was thinking like, should I uptick to get 3 3s, but it would have been the same. Technically we would have done more damage, but... Okay. Pickpocket, steals money, don't care about that. So now we have to go for the baby squid. Hopefully get something out of the shop. We're starting with 3 3s. I can't... She does a lot of damage now. I guess she has to get lucky. But if she gets 2 6s, we're stuffed. So we're going to duplicate and then just attack for 12. So there actually I could have used the power there to get that okay. But I didn't need to. And also I never used the power, so I need to actually learn to start doing it. Okay, so now we're gonna... I like how the blind just does not work on this character for this episode. So we're gonna duplicate a 4. We're gonna split a 4 just to do some damage. Then we're going to steal and then uptick twice. She's going to do 8 damage. 4 damage, I mean. And blind us. We're going to split, duplicate, do 5 damage. I do actually wonder there, is it worth upticking? Like, instead of doing 5 damage, we could have upticked and did 8. I think it depends if you have lethal or... Like, if you kill by doing that, then you should do it, but there's no point. And then here we win. Also, I guess there's, like, management of, like, when do you... Like, when you uptick. Like there, I can't remember, I think we're on 3. Now we're on 2. So we could have upticked at the end to put us to 3, which will put us closer, which then will put us at 4 at the next fight, which means it's quicker to go 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is actually an interesting choice. We have the kunai, so it means whenever we have a 1, we actually double our damage, but it basically means that 1 is now 2. So it's not that good. And again, you know, I love the Hall of Mirrors. Just anytime we have a 6, we can get another dice. And what this does mean as well, I'm thinking, if we have, let's say we have 7 dice, and we start at 1, we can put them all into uptick. To go to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, put the 6 in, then we're back at 1. And then if we keep on doing that, we have like, you know, you can get like infinite dice. Obviously it does take a while, but then that means you have all these excess dice that you can start to put in like poison and stuff like that. I think that's the more interesting pick. Basically the kunai just makes it so that 1 is more powerful. But the Hall of Mirrors does like something. And then now we need to think, so what do we... You know, duplicate is good, but it's huge. And the pickpocket, I guess we don't need that. So we can get health. The shield, which you can only do once per turn, which is good. But that is good. And then the pea shooter, which does mean we can now attack with high dice. Yeah, basically means, because if we have a 5 or a 6, we can do 2, 4, 6. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that seems good. And the pea shooter isn't usually good. What I'm also interested in is, we can go to the wiki. I don't actually know why Slay the Spire came out before this, didn't it? Because there's the thing where you can look at a card in Slay the Spire and see what the upgrade is. And I wonder what the, like, why not? Leather armor upgrade. Makes so anything can go in there. So that's kind of interesting. Pea shooter upgrade. Makes it so it does 4 damage, which is very good, I think. I think that may be it. And then the heal as well. I don't know. I don't think the heal is like more useful than you think. Because see, these apples only heal you for 6. So even if you on the like uptick 1, 2, and 3, you've healed for a full apple. I think heal is actually secretly very good. And then we're gonna lose the money for now. I don't know, I kind of like that. Should we get it? But the duplicate is so good. I think it might be the lockpick. I know we need that when we go for 4, 5, 6, but if we can start to uptick quickly, it won't matter as much because we can uptick the whole way. I don't know. We'll see how a fight goes. Okay, so she's a poisoner. Yeah, so what I mean by this is, if right now, if we want to, we can duplicate the 3, then uptick to 4, 5, and put the 6 in, and then we start with 4 dice. And then we can just keep doing that. I think that is good. It definitely works better with a poison build instead of a dagger build, but let's just see. So we're going to do that. Uptick, 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 then put the 6 in. So basically we've skipped a turn, but we've got 1 more dice. And then we can keep on doing this if we want to. We're going to do that. We can't go all the way now, I don't think. So it'll be 2, 3, 4. It'll end on 5. So we're gonna uptick once, heal, attack twice, and steal. See, there's something going on. I do think I might actually end up dying. Not like on this fight, but because I'm like making it more complicated than it has to be. It's actually going to be worse when I could have just like kept the dagger. Yeah, so now we can heal, duplicate. Yeah, I feel like this feels fun, but it's like, is this stupid? Especially because like if the heal was reusable, you know, if we could keep on healing, then it would be good. But it's the fact that, you know, we're at half health. So we are going to do that, uptick once. We could uptick all the way again. But see, that's what I mean, it's like at one point it gets silly. So we're just going to attack. Because now actually, yeah, I guess we need to start doing maths. Because now we can work out if we have 5 dice times 3. So actually we won't win, that's annoying. Oh, we actually die because I just did like one misclick. Oh no, we can duplicate, yeah. Now we can do this. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16. It's annoying because I want to heal, but we can't. Unless we use our Fury to heal, but I feel like that's just stupid. And I guess we're getting close. I mean, we almost got that with if we were doing 20 damage. Yeah, so that did feel not great. However, we can heal. Okay, the upgrade is going to be very good. I'm thinking the pickpocket is not the play. You know, having more money is good, but living is more important than money. And the Keymaster, he's quite a slow fight, so we should be hopefully okay. So we are going to duplicate. We're going to split this one. Yeah, perfect. Then we're going to uptick, put the 6 in, then uptick again to go quicker. Okay, so at the moment we can now heal against him and not take damage. We're gonna split a 2, duplicate a 2, uptick a 2, and then we have a bunch of 3s. So we're heal using one of them, and then do that. See, this build, I mean, the more dice you have, the quicker it goes, but it definitely is like, you know, you're not meant to be doing this, it doesn't feel like. And he does a lot of damage, actually. So if possible, split that, heal using it, duplicate, uptick, uptick, put the 6 in, uptick, and then attack with that. I guess we could have went again. Okay. Can we survive here? Because we die in the next turn. I think we have to use our Fury, and then we're going to get that at the same time. So we're going to duplicate a 2. Uptick. And then that's up 3, 6, that's only 15. So then if we add 3 more dice, then that does more than 20, I think it does 24 now, yeah. And then there we go, we got our 20 damage with the dagger. Without even going for it, basically. Okay, so now I'm very nervous, but what I'm thinking is, if we can put the Hall of Mirrors to even, then it means that we don't have to like do this like dance. And that's going to go, basically every turn, that's going to go up. And the dagger doing more damage, but I think this is the play. It feels stupid, but I think it's good. Then I think we have to heal twice. And we're gonna heal against this guy after we level up. And hopefully that'll carry us to the end. Yeah, so now we can just put that in there. So we're going to split, duplicate, heal, Uptick, attack. Gonna put that to 6. See, what we need a better attack than the dagger, I think. Because if we're gonna have a bunch of dice with nothing to do with them. And then now I think we're just gonna heal in an attack. Then it means we're gonna have 5. We can do 15 damage on the next turn. So he dies in the next 2 turns. As long as he doesn't kill us, but we should be fine. He's like far. We die in like 3 turns, maybe 2. Yeah, so I think we're gonna duplicate, heal, and then just attack, I think. Now we are gonna have to uptick all the way to get him, which is the issue. And yeah, so he definitely kills on the next turn. So how do we stop that from happening? I think we have to use our Fury again, maybe. Do you have to uptick like all the way to a 3? So can we split that, do that, uptick. Maybe we might be fine. So that's 4 damage. Or 7. That's 6 damage or 12. Yeah, so now if we use that, hopefully I've done the maths correctly. Yes, okay. See, this guy's not easy. Level up, more dice. Yeah, so now we can do that thing faster, hopefully get another update here. No, okay. Inflict poison, that could be the one. Anytime you get a 6, you can do 10 damage. Could that be it, just to always do 10 damage? Oh, and then any odd lets you heal. Okay, I think we have something here. We can't afford both, but after fighting this other guy, we might be able to. Yeah, doing 10 is like insane. Because the max we can do that. Basically, we put in 1 6. I don't know, is that good? I actually can't tell. 10 damage is a lot. Being able to poison. I think I might do the poison and the heal. Because then it's the thing of like, we don't need to use the dice and the daggers because we're using them in the poison. The fact it only does 1 though is not great, but I'm going. Then the magic spear. I feel like the magic spear is like something, you know. But I think it might be a thing where like it's like a. What do you call it? It's like a tick, you know. Like it looks good, but it's not. Because it's only. I'm saying it's only 10 damage, but you know, like it's not. If it was like 15. Then maybe we wouldn't need the lockpick. Is that anything? If we can take away the lockpick, because then we have a use for odds and a 6. So that means it's only 4s are useless, but then we're going to uptick on them anyway. I think that might be it. I actually don't know. Okay, we don't need to heal now, so we are. Just like the idea of going for the poison. It's just like the poison is so slow that it's like, you know, it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Then it goes down to 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whereas, and also I know that's 9, 8, 7 damage, like additive. But then doing 10 feels like good. I guess it's one of the things, it's like, are we going to get more poison stuff? You know, I feel like we are. I'm going to go for the poison. And the heal. And then we're going to swap out this heal. Yeah, so I mean, because that's only going to do 1. But as long as we put in 3 dice, then we're happy. Then we have our poison. And we are going to... I was going to move... See, now do we need the dagger? Should we have like 2 heals? Or keep the lockpick? Because anytime we get a 1, we're going to put them in here. Anytime we get a 2, we're going to put them in here. Anytime we get a 3, we're going to put them in here, I guess. Okay, maybe it is worth it. Because, yeah, I guess. The build that we're going for is you get a bunch of dice early. You keep on healing, so you can't die. You keep on poisoning, so you're doing a little bit of damage. And then eventually you have, like, N dice of... You got 10 threes, then you do 30 damage. In addition to the poison. Yeah, I think we do want the dagger. I don't think we need it. But it just lets us do like it lets us do like the kill shot eventually. Okay, so now we need to think about what we're actually doing. So with these, we can't do much. He is good, but he kind of takes a while. So we're gonna duplicate. I guess the lockpick also it gives us 1 less dice when we uptick. And that is useful, but... So we're gonna get a 4, we're gonna get another dice. Then with 4s we can't do anything, so we're gonna uptick again. We can't heal, so we're gonna uptick again. We can't do anything with a 6, so we're going to... Do we leave it or do we... Yeah, I think we want a bunch of 1s, I think. Did you just say you have N dice? I don't think I said that. That's way too far. I'm into the maths. I don't know what I would have said. When I said that, I said you have 10 dice. If you have 10 dice and they're all 3s, then you can do 30 damage. But that's like simple maths, you know? 10. No, but yeah, if we're getting to the point where we're putting N into equations, then we've lost it. Okay, we're doing... I think we always start with the duplicate, don't we? I don't think it actually matters when we use it. We're going to do the duplicate. And then we want to poison, so we may as well just do that. We want to heal, so we may as well just do that. But we also do want to uptick. We don't uptick. Every turn we want to get a new dice. Otherwise the build is like pointless. Okay, so he's going to poison us again. Which is fine. Technically with this build, because right now we can heal for 6. I think this build is good for, you know, we can do a lot of things. So now we've got 3s. So I think that's what we're actually going to do. We're going to heal up as much as possible. And then uptick into that. Then we're going to burn 5, which will let us heal again. How does pleasing dice work? Is that actually going to do it into it? 5s become... Okay, they do become 1s, but so I'm happy with that because that means we can poison. Then we're going to duplicate, heal, uptick, get another dice. There's something going on here. Okay, he's going to get another dice. We have a bunch of 1s, so we can now poison. Duplicate. Heal. Uptick into a 2, and then now, that's what I'm saying, now we have the kill shot because he's at 15 health. He is going to poison us quite a lot. Oh god. But he can only use it once, okay. And then now, we need to hit him with 5, and we kill him. So we're going to do odd, odd, odd. Duplicate. Heal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can heal one more time. And then this should kill him. Okay, we have something here. I think once we need upgrades for our equipment. Or something better. Like another poison thing. Okay. Into testing. So can you use it? I mean, that is... Yeah, I think the poison needle is not as good as I thought compared to this. Does that mean you can only do 3 per turn? It is easier to do 3 per turn, but that means anytime we have a 4, which is that's the one thing we can't do anything with. Anytime we have 3 4s, we can shove them in here to do 4 poison, which is more than that. However, it would also be good to have both. Eventually, do you know what it is? The duplicate of dice is so big. It is helpful, but is it actually useful? I mean, it is useful. Is it more useful than to, like, healing more, splitting it? You know, splitting a dice is almost the same as a duplicate. So if you split it and then you uptick it. So I think that could be something, and then that means we can get the poison, we can get both, we can get a low poison and a high poison, which will just make it everything faster. And then for niceties, we do have to put the poisons next to each other, and put the hollow mithers next to each other, or the greens. Okay, and then we can't buy that in the shop. That, I think that was a bait anyway. Okay, no upgrades, unless there's one in the shop. Okay, no, but we can into Destin to go all out into dodge. I mean, dodge is like, I don't think I've ever actually had dodge before, but I've never had the ability to be able to dodge. I think that's into Destin, but I only know what. Oh, it's the fact there's no upgrades. Okay, so we have to heal, I think. And I don't even know who we go for. I think we might be like dead, genuinely. I don't see. We have to kill the hard, the super marshmallow, and then the Kraken guy who he takes a while to he does a lot of damage the longer you take, but so do we. And then that's the only way we can get healed. I mean, either way we have to fight the marshmallow, and then we might get something good from the chest. So. Okay, he does a lot of damage, it seems like. So first off, we need to get more dice. Then I think we're going to split the oh no, wait. Because I'm like, when do we start doing this poison? Because we could just put 4 poison on him now. Which I think we should. Yeah, because what are we going to do? Yeah, so I'm going to split this just to see if I get anything. Yeah, so we could decide... 1... We're going to put these in, because I know I'm thinking if I put these in, I get 4. If I put them in, I get 2. So 4 is better. Okay. Okay, so you guys are going to do a lot of damage, actually. Okay, we have a bunch of 5s. We also have a bunch of 1s. We can split a 1. Then uptick. Get another even. Oh, was that a mistake, actually? No, then we're going to do this. Oh. And I just hope we don't die. And we haven't. But we almost definitely have next turn. Okay, can we kill him? Somehow. Oh, I can't do the maths. So he's going to be at 17. We can put him down to 13. And then that means we need... Yeah, I don't know if we can do this. We could attempt to like heal for a lot. Just to let that poison tick and then maybe do something. I think that could be... I mean, so he... The most damage he can do is if he gets 2 6s, he can do a 12. He can do 17 damage to us. We can't heal that high, but we can, you know, that's the max he can do. We can heal almost to there. I think, what, 1, 2, 3, like what, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can go up to 9, and we can go up to 12, which would put us, you know, like most of the way there, if he can do 17. So we could spend this turn. I think that's like the only thing I can think to do. We're gonna heal. What's like the average you would get with like on average you get with it on a 6 you get a 4. That you get a 3.5, you get a 4. So he's doing 12. So he's gonna do 12 damage to us. So as long as we get up to 12. Which is going to use all of our dice. Because I want to poison him as well. You know, I'm going to go up to 11 and then we're going to poison him. And then if I die because of that, then, you know. So he did get something crazy. Welcome to Floodgates. The game is just too long to want to actually like play it legit. I think when we get to the actual hard stuff, maybe I won't cheat, but... So we're doing that, and then we're gonna add poison. What's kind of interesting about the poison in the top left is, like, if you think about it, you do the dice, you know, 12 divided by the amount of dice you have is what uptick you need to get to. So if you're at 12, you only need, if you have 12 dice, you only need 1. If you're at 6 dice, you only need 2. If you're at 3, you need 4. If you're at 4, you need 3. If you're at 5, it's kind of confusing. Or I think I'm saying this in the other order, but... Yeah, but you know, this is like, I'm adding game mechanics. It's like Into the Breach, you know? We've unlocked the time machine. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to uptick. I wonder if... This is very... Does uptick and delete the burn? I think that's possible. Does also, I wonder if the freeze is going to go again. We will see. So we're going to uptick. It doesn't delete the burn, but it doesn't freeze. We're going to get another dice. Then, because we can't do anything with this... Oh no, we can actually. We can add... Yeah, see, we do have something going. He rolled quite high again. He's going to do... We're going to be at 8 health. Oh wait, oh, because yeah, you can only do 2 of the same type. We're going to split. We're going to uptick. We're doing a heal. I'm thinking, like, what can we actually do? So we want to put 1 in there, 3 in there. We might as well just do that. There's no point in waiting. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we have 1 left over. Oh, no, we need that to uptick. Yeah, so that's that. Then put the 2 in. And then we'll hope we don't die. That is likely. I think. Okay, we have survived. You can... Yeah, you can't even use the 1. So... And then we can kill him now. We're gonna have no health on the next fight, is the thing. Is it even worth? I wonder actually, what if can I get the poison up? If I hit him twice, he's gonna take 8 damage, which will put him down to 6. If I hit him twice with a 3, he will die in the next turn, and then that means I can put everything else in to heal. So we're gonna split the 1. And then heal all the way. Yeah. I should make sure there wasn't like a way. I could use the Fury there to get more heals. But I was like, is there like any way that I can heal more by splitting a dice or something like that? Okay, and then hopefully we get something good. Doubles poison, I mean, that is actually very good, especially with the build. Like what I was saying, if we get like 2 6s, do that, and 4 6s, do that, and obviously you can change it. What I think we might have to do for now is take out the poison needle and put healing in, just because we are about to die. I mean, like what I said about the Kraken, he takes ages to do damage to you. You know, he does more damage the longer the fight goes, which does mean we have more time to heal at the start. I forgot he curses as well. Okay, so we have to actually think about what we're doing. We're going to split a dice so we get more. Then we're going to put the 5 in. We're going to put the 3 in actually, because we just want to use that. We're going to put the 5 in, put the 6 in, then double poison. Yeah. And again, I realise because we're about to die, I should be using my Fury. So we need to like find places to do that. Okay, he's going to blind us, but we don't care. He did curses though. So we're going to split and hopefully we get cursed. Nope. Okay, we're going to uptick. Can it curse an uptick? That'd be awful. Okay, hopefully this. Okay. So we're going to heal. And then I think the only thing we can do is attack. We could... See, this, what's the maths on like 6 or... It's 6 or 6. Yeah. I'm thinking like if we uptick it a 2. No, that's stupid to use that now, isn't it? I think we might just heal twice. That's stupid. Just because we are so weak. Like, even if we do win this fight. Okay, so he's going to attack us. He's going to curse us, and attack us, and blind us. Okay, so we have been cursed, so we're hoping to get a curse on the lockpick. Okay. That's the one place we don't want the curse. Okay, so now... we heal. We add poison. This is for the 12. And then we're going to heal. Okay, so he is going to hit us for 7 damage. But he's not going to curse us this time. Okay, so with the 5 we can't do much, so we're going to split. Uptick. Put a 6 in. Double poison. I think it's worth upticking just to do, even if it's just the 1 health we're getting. Okay, so he is going to hit us again for 11 damage, which is almost going to kill us. So that heal actually just saved us. And now we need to somehow kill him. I mean, the dagger... the dagger can kill him now, can't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 12, 18, plus the poison. Wait, actually, even just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, plus 8 is 22. If we split... oh, there's something here. He's going to go down to 16. So we need to do 16 damage to him. We can't add poison to him because it's just too much. It would use all of our dice to add poison. Yeah, I think this is when I think we split. Hopefully this is correct. We split, then we uptick, then these all become 3s. And then that should be enough. And then he dies from the poison. Okay. We have 1 health. We have an apple here. And anything in the shop. We can start dodging, I guess. Okay, so this is before I did actually. I will admit I did cheat when I died earlier. This is me. Basically, we can either continue, and hopefully there's an apple there, or we can fight her. So we're gonna fight her, knowing that we can go back in time. You know, this is not cheating because I've already decided I'm gonna cheat. And she doesn't do a lot, you know. We might be able to out-heal her. So we need to split. Hopefully if we get a 3, we were going to put it in there. We didn't. So we're going to uptick. Put a 6 in. Double poison. Then uptick, so we start at 2 so we can uptick faster. Okay, so she's actually going to do a lot of damage. Okay. We're gonna lockpick a 1. So that was actually good. We do need to make sure that we don't die now. We're gonna get more dice. I think, do we just want to see if we can do, like, you know, we want to do like a full heal? So we're going to do that. Yeah, I don't think it matters what order. Then they all just become 3s. Then we put a 3 in here, then heal for 3. Is it worth? I think it might actually be worth using the Fury just to heal for 3 more. But again, it's like, I don't know. Okay, so again, she's load very high, which does mean we're going to take... I think we are fine. Yeah. This again, we're now, it's the same thing, we're going to die on this turn. Unless we can split a 1, get more dice, uptick everything into a 5, heal for 4. See, eventually we start healing faster than she can kill us, which, you know, that's when we start to win, but... She is very likely to do 6 damage, so now I think we have to use this just to get more. And we've got the nice music back on. Yeah, so she is going to do 6 damage to us, but she can't. Well, this is actually really good. It means that, you know, she's going to do even less damage next turn. Okay, so we're going to get another dice. We're going to split. We're going to double poison just so we're actually doing damage. Uptick. And then heal twice. Is that going to be enough? We have to hope that she can't. Yeah, but she's going to waste her first dice on this. And then we have to hope she doesn't get a 10 with the other 3 dice. Which isn't like, I don't think it's super likely. I don't know if she's done it. No, that's just, oh no, it is a 10, isn't it? Wait, it's like split actually? No, it is. Okay. I don't even know what it's a thing where I don't even know if this fight is actually doable. I'm thinking like maybe what if is there like a different combination of items that I could be using? No, not really. Yeah, so we're gonna do this like 2 more times and then see if it's even possible. I mean, technically every fight is possible because if she keeps getting 4 1s, then we win. But you know, I don't think that's gonna happen. So we're gonna split, uptick, get more dice, add poison, uptick again. Yes, just to start. Fuck her. Yeah, so she got 2 1s. So yeah, she's gonna do 6 damage to us. Which does already put us so low. Split a 1. Get another dice. Uptick. Heal. Heal. Basically, I genuinely think the only way we can win this is if we keep healing long enough that we get enough dice to then start healing and also doing damage. So I'm going to do that. You know, like I said, basically the more dice we have, the more we can heal. To a point where the max she can do in one turn to us is 9 damage, I think. Yeah, even if she got 4 6s, she can only hit each of them once. So as long as if we have 10 dice, we can heal for 10 every turn, and then she hits us for 9, we hit her for 10. Or, do you know what I mean? Like, it evens out. We just need to get 10 dice. Then we're at 6. So, we just need to survive a few more turns. So we're gonna do that. Do that. These will all become 5, which is the same as 1. So we're gonna do that. Because basically, yeah, it's more, we need to survive now. We don't need, there's actually no point putting poison on her, I've realised now. Because as long as we can get to the point where we can survive infinitely, then we can start attacking. Okay. It's time to use end dice or pop your out. That's good, but we're going to keep on getting her out like multiple times, so... And yeah, this might be the time where we get the equations out. So we're going to do that. Then this is going to give us a bunch of 1s that we can just shove in here. She's with the old high again, but she's has to use one on a heal. The burn is bad because the burn takes his the burn takes away 1 heal from us, which is very bad. Okay, so we're going to put a 2 in there. Into this goes Oh wait, actually then we need to uptick. Make them odd. We wasted one heal there. Does this game have a stop prevention mechanic? Like, if you try to wait her to heal, is she going to get 50 damage? Hey, I hope not. I wish you hadn't said that. I feel like you've put something into the universe. I did something similar before and nothing happened. It might depend like how long you go, but as far as I'm aware, we should be fine. So we're almost there. Obviously she gets... It's all about how lucky and unlucky she gets. Oh, she locks dice. Okay. I guess that's the same as a burn, because I'm not using the burn. Okay, so we're going to put 6 here, split one of the 6s, uptick the 6. Heal a bunch. I would actually look at, I feel like we're on our way to Ethiopia. I feel like, you know, I don't know what we're doing, but I wonder if she gets more powerful with the... Like, she might specifically have something. So we have to use an item there to do that. To then uptick, heal for 3, then do this. Yeah, because she was starting with burn and ice, or burn and freeze, which aren't that powerful, but then like shock and lock seem more powerful. But it might just be like the RNG. I'm thinking like, what if she gets like curse and whatever that vanish thing was? Yeah, I need to look at the tutorials. I feel like there's going to be something like, you know, get 50 dice. Max health. Use the same gadget, lock all dice. Use your limit break twice in one turn. How do you even do that? You have to take damage. Doesn't look like there is anything that I can do. Anything special. We're gonna do that. We're gonna split, uptick, unlock that, heal up. See, now that we've got this, we may as well then get full health. I'm sure there is some way that she can still kill us, but we're mostly fine. You know, we have 15 dice. A little more. Oh no, we have 14 dice. 1, 2, 3, 6, 12. We have 13 dice. Oh yeah, 4 out of 9. Okay, so unlock that, do that, split, uptick, unlock that, shove them all in there. We're at the point where we're surviving, but we're not thriving yet. Eventually we're going to start healing like above where we should have been. And we kind of are now, but the point is we keep coming back down. See, that's amazing. This is why the roguelikes are the best type of game. We're almost at full health. So it might be time to just start the poison. Even, I mean, like what I was saying, if you have 10 dice and they all hit 3, you can do 30. So we could actually just wait out. We have 15... Yeah, 33, 36, 39. If we have, what, 14 dice that we have, actually? Yeah, I think we'll just kill her if we dagger her a bunch of times. So I guess we'll just do that. So we'll get more dice. Lockpick. Increase. Heal, 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 heal. So now we're at max health. So we may as well poison because we can. Uptick because we can. Uptick because we can. We need to make sure I want to heal before we kill her, obviously. So we need to heal for 6. But we should be able to kill her now, I think. Or at least almost kill her. Split that. Uptick. Heal. Heal, heal, heal. And I think this is enough to just kill her. It was almost enough, but the poison. There we go. So I mean, we've managed to we managed to get full health, and then we've leveled up, which gave us full health. Okay, now we need to think. I think we're just going to take the upgrade, surely. The upgrade does look so much better. Okay, so that makes that a lot easier to proc. It means we can now do it with, instead of needing 2 6s, we can have 5 5s. We still need 4 3s, but we now need... No, we still need 3 4s, but we can now use 3 3s. Split, okay, that's into this one. Healing on any more, I feel like these are all just kind of similarly good. Oh, I forgot we need we're meant to be putting the poison in. That's good, but we're not meant to have both these healings. So we're getting rid of the healing crystal, I guess. You know, we can only use that 3 times, or once. We can use the other one 3 times. Yeah, so I think we should upgrade the blight to make it go faster. We can also finally do the counterfeit. I think that might actually be something. So then we can get rid of the bandage and the lockpick and put in the blight and the counterfeit. Because making this quicker doesn't actually matter with the build we've got, where we're going to have a bunch of dice. So making this like slightly, you know, like a quarter easier doesn't actually matter. I think being able to duplicate and do something else is much more important. So we're going to get rid of that, put in the duplicate. At one point, see, at one point we're going to get rid of the dagger. I think it just might be now. I know I said we can use the dagger as a kill shot, but if we can just always double poison and add poison. I mean, it will take a while. I think this is worth it. I think this is like a good, you know, we're healing constantly, we're getting more dice, so then we can just add the poison at the end. And it's like how many, you know, if we add 4, then double, then it goes to 8, then it goes to 12, then 24, then it goes to 28, then like 56, and then the enemy's dead. You know, it doesn't go higher than that, you would think. We can also swap this out for... It actually seems quite good, but I don't think we're going to use that. We do have another upgrade coming, which is very good, because that's what I wanted to actually upgrade something, but the duplicate just makes it more, like, easier to do things. So, having another upgrade does mean we can, like, do some things. Okay, so now we're playing normal again. I need to remember what we're doing. We're splitting and duplicating. Anything, because we're going to uptick to the 6. Uptick to the 6, put that in there, then add poison, and then start to double the poison. Yeah, I feel like this is... We're going somewhere. It's basically all about, on the way to the 6, we're healing and we're like getting more dice, and then when we're at the 6, we can start to put the poison in. So we're going to split, double, increase, add more dice, uptick. May as well just heal, because we can. Yeah. Like I said, this is a very slow build where we just kind of we take the damage and we get a bunch of dice, and then depending on the enemy we can just do that heal thing again. Maybe not to the extent that we did it there, but a similar kind of thing. So now it's what's the maths of you know, 5, 10, 15. Yeah, so we're going to use an uptick to then put 6 in here, and then 6 in here. It's all about living until 15 plus dice, exactly. I wonder actually, like, how high do we even need to go before... Because we're already... He's going to be at 16. He basically dies in 2 turns. So now it's like, maybe we should just start to heal. Split, duplicate. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this turn to heal, and then we will do 1 uptick at the end, and then put the 2 in. Yeah, that's good, yeah, because we don't need to do anything, so yeah, we should just be healing. Once he's like dead. I mean, obviously, the longer the fight goes, the more damage we take, but we can also heal it back. So if we duplicate, and we kind of messed it up, it doesn't really matter. Then that, and then if we heal, And just do that. So we are going to split, duplicate, uppick, and then heal for however much that is. Almost at full health. Blinking, we are gaming on a Wednesday. We've found the thief was not going well, and then we found this kind of cheat build, and then it started to go well. Okay, like maybe healing on anything might actually be the play. Like it's the same thing where these make them slightly better, but with so many dice we don't need to make things slightly better. Whereas that makes it, so that means we don't need to like think about what we're doing. There's definitely something here. Well, not there actually. I was thinking if you lockpick a 6, then you can uptick it into more, but if you only do it once, it doesn't actually matter. Yeah, I think we just make the bandage. I don't know, because that it does seem it makes it easier for me to play, but it doesn't actually like make the game easier, if that makes sense. Whereas these do. See, these are I wish I've not actually watched like many people play this on YouTube. I watched this video of a guy playing Slay the Spire with someone who was new to it, and he'd played for like loads of time, and he was basically explaining like, oh, by the way, this card is like bait, you know, it's not good at all. I want someone to do the maths on, is it better to add more poison or to be able to double more poison? What I'm thinking is, this takes away 4 dice. It goes from 12 to 4. Obviously, it's a 3/4, which is what this is, but it's only 4 dice. Whereas this takes away 6 dice. Always double. Basically, you have to add. If you add 4 and double it, it's... Oh, that's a good point, actually. If you add 4 and double it, it's 8. If you add 4 twice, it's still 8. But then if you add 4 to 8, it's 12. But if you double 8, it's 16. And again, if you add 4 to 16, it's 20. If you double 16, it's 32. Okay, so I guess doubling does seem good. Obviously, you have to have something to double, but... Yeah, but yeah, it just said that this means you have to put 4 less in. This means you have to put 6 less in. This has to be better. Get 2 of whatever you've put in next turn. Once per battle. So this is actually very similar to... But is it not? Because it's once per battle. Oh, once per battle. Okay, yes. You're right. I was thinking once per turn. So I was like, okay, so that's just a Hall of Mirrors, but you have to keep, like, stocking it. Yeah, once per battle. There's no point. That was what we have, but worse. And we do have a Mimic on the way. I want to actually see what the upgrade of that is. Because I wonder if it does change to not once per battle. It does. Okay. So I was thinking, you know, we went to the upgrade before the chest. However, if we went to the chest first, we could have upgraded that. But it is useful, but we'd have to delete something here. I guess we'd delete the duplicate, you know, if we're going to take that, but... Or maybe the lockpick, but... It's not a huge deal. Okay, so he does half our health, so we're going to take a lot of damage here. However, he doesn't do much damage. I feel like this might be another... like, stall for... to get our health back. But we do have a lot of apples just sitting outside, so we should be fine. So we're going to do that. Then, again, I need to think. 2, 4, 6, 8, or 3, 6, 9. Yeah, so we're going to up it to start putting things in there. I guess we could have healed 1, but I feel like healing against this guy is so pointless because he is going to, you know, he's going to do like 20 damage in one go. The thing as well, we can't actually, once we've put the poison on, it's harder to stall. So we need to think about that if we are going to like stall for, I'm going to do that, then do that. You know, if we are going to stall to get our health back, he's going to just die from the poison, so... I think it might just be a thing of like, see what we can get back. So we are going to split, duplicate, get more dice. And in here we may as well just shove like 2 6s A 6 and a 2. Uptick. Heal for what we can. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. I don't even know if you can die against the apple if you have heal. Because once you get down, I said this last time we fought him, but once you get down to that final part, as long as you can heal, like he's only doing like 1 damage to you, and then sometimes he does like 3. So as long as you can heal for 3 of the like 2 turns, then you like can't be touched. So we're gonna do that. There's 4. And then again, what's better, 3, 6, 9, or 8? That's 9. I can actually put in 6 in and heal once. I don't know why, I'm feeling it. Yeah, he's gonna do that next turn anyway, so we should have just healed. But yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. So now, because he's gonna die next turn, we should split a dice in 2, duplicate a dice, uptick, and then just heal as much as we can. Yeah. Yeah, and then we've got 3 heals waiting on us, so we should take at least 1. Then actually we heal after we fight both these guys, so that means we should heal now. Like, there's no point waiting on a heal. As long as we're not really wasting it, so we shouldn't take this one yet. Gargoyle, do you know, I might actually fight this guy first. I don't actually know if we've fought him yet. It's weird how we're 16 hours in. I feel like I'm still finding new people. Like, how's that possible? Cornelius gets an X to the dice every turn. Got 100 health. Okay, so we need to kill this guy fast. What is going on? I know, that's what I was thinking. So he gets 1 dice every turn, and then like, so how... I feel like this is going to take a while. How long's... You know, we're going to Google this, and I feel like AI is actually going to tell us the answer, so this is an anti-AI channel, but, you know, we need to use it sometimes. Actually, wait, how could you even... If you roll 1 dice, then 2 dice, then 3 dice, how long will it take to roll a total of 99? I feel like it's not going to understand this, because it's going to think you need like however, you need a 99 divided by 6, you need that amount of dice. It's searching TikTok, what's going on? It says it'll take 7 rounds. Yeah, okay, so it's basically saying it's going to take 32 dice in total. So it's going to, so that's how long it takes to get to 32. Okay. And it's saying we have until round 5. You know, like even if he gets 60s every single time, he can't do it. So we are. The good thing is we don't need to heal against him because he can't do damage to us. So we're actually gonna heal up to max. I mean, actually, there's no point doing this because we have the apple just waiting outside. But then we're gonna do that. Yeah, I feel like we should be fine. You know, Pete, I wonder if this is something to do with the, you know, so is there like a time wasting thing? Because this is usually, you know, like, I don't know, I'm thinking like in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, I'm guessing the other ones, it's like if you wait too long, a ghost shows up. I think, is this not also Persona 5? There's like the Phantom guy that shows up. You know, this feels like I've been cursed because of what I've done. Okay, we're gonna split, we're gonna duplicate, we're gonna heal for one last time. Then we're gonna, I think you may as well uptick, put that in there. Then we're gonna start the poison. So, I mean, technically, the best way to think about it, as long as we keep his health under his dice counter, that's like a good method of working out if we're almost there. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that 6s are better than 10s. Because we need to use 3 5s, or we can use 2 6s. Same with here, we're going to use 3 5s, or we're going to use 3 6s, so I think we should actually use the 5s here. We want to use the 5s after we do the 6s. 95, 88, 78, 64, 46, 25, 1. So is that Is that like the average that... If you're at 99, the average is, yeah, you get a 4, right? So you're going in at 5. Plus 1 P. Yeah, okay, so we have until... We've got 7 turns. On average. I think we should be fine. Because, you know, we only need to double so many times. So here, we're going to... I think it is worth... I think 6s are better. So we're going to split, duplicate... Oh, you know, actually, but 5s or 5s, then 6s is better. So there's no... We're not going to uptick. We're going to use this even that we got. Perfect. Then we're going to do... I mean, there's no point doing maths. We're just going to do 5, 10. We have to do that. Then that. Perfect. Then we'll heal. Yeah, because then we get to do the 5s, then the 6s, which is way better. Okay, so he's withheld quite high. I mean, not really, because he's got a 1, but... And then now we can do a lot. We can go 6, 12. Double that. Then... Yeah, I feel like there's no... We can do more things, but I actually feel like there's no point. We may as well... Split. Duplicate. Put 1 in there, then uptick. Then uptick. Then uptick. Just so then we can get to the 5s and 6s again. But he does that. He's got 2 turns, and then I think we're going to... I mean, I should just see... Because if we double, he dies. What do we... No. I was thinking, like, can we get to 100 poison? Yeah, so we're gonna... I don't think it matters. We're just gonna duplicate, and then double use poison. And then we'll put it there, put something there. We're just putting things up there. See that? 69 poison. You need to do 4 16s to win. Wow. Okay, we're gonna check the shop. See, I had something... This dice, the uses all... They usually count on all equipments by however much. I think, is that not like amazing? It means if I put a 6 in it, it'll put a 6 in both of these. That means we do have to give up an item, but I think we just give up the lockpick, because I'm only really using that just to get more dice. But then I guess we also don't need it. It's just kind of like fun. We're at the boss. I feel like because we're at the boss, we're just gonna stick with what we've got. I mean, we're not at the boss yet. We have this gargoyle guy, but because I do know there is a trophy for beating the boss with full health, so that is possible with our build because that's what we've been doing. Okay, so we're gonna. Yeah, so he doesn't do much damage, but he locks your dice. So we are gonna. And we get we get full health after him, so we don't. Nothing matters. We're just gonna poison him. Duplicate, double the poison. We're gonna start. This is like the first time we've not got a new dice. Yeah, so if he goes high, then he keeps going, and then eventually... You want to hope he gets a 2, because then it means he can't lock you. But he has locked us. Okay. So we're gonna split, duplicate, uppick, get more dice. Then I think just put these in here. Not much damage and locks dice as we fear the kind of enemy. That is a good point because once we get more... You know, he's another guy that we can... I don't know. I was going to say we could like farm health against him, but he actually does. He does do quite a lot of damage. So maybe I was incorrect with that. Three, 6, 9 or 2 4s, so we may as well do that because then we get another 4. Yeah, I mean, so he can do 12 damage to us, so we don't have to worry until the next turn basically. But he's also about to die, and he's withheld very low, which means he can only do 3 damage to us. And lock, yeah, okay, we're fine. And then we're gonna, yeah, we level up so we get full health before the boss. So we're going to. I think we've like killed him now, I think. We're gonna split, duplicate, get 6s, then it's 2, and then that's death. So then I think, do we get, yeah, another dice, so that just speeds everything up. Yeah, I think the kill bar's interesting, but I think what we should have done, well, like, not what we should have done, if we got that earlier, then we could have, like, picked more dice that fit with it. Because if you think about it, you know, if you could have that in the middle, and then all countdown dice, and you put a 6 in, and it counts them all down. But you can only use it once per turn, is the thing. But it's still, like, good. And I wonder, again, this should be part of the game, but let's check the wiki. The crowbar, when upgraded, you can use it twice. So you put 2 6s in that, then it does 12 in your stuff. That's insane. Okay, so again, so what? Obviously, we need to beat the boss, but can't remember what she does. There is the for beating a boss with full health, and this seems, you know, this is like the closest I've got to doing that. Let's see what you do. Okay, so every turn she does like max 12 damage, and then every once in a while she does 16 damage, and it weakens us. Okay, so we're ready to start with getting more dice, then lockpicking and duplicating, go up to go again to then start poisoning, and then we just put that in there, or do we? Yeah, no, we put that in there, so then we have 5 next turn. And so I always wonder, like, should you, at the end of a turn, should you be upticking to, like, go quicker, or is it better to, like, stay, you know? Okay, so she has weakened her stuff. Which is not great, but it's not that bad. So splitting value into... Yeah, so that's pointless now, because we're using that to get another dice to uptick, to get another dice, but now we don't want to use it. We just want to do that. Heal a little bit. Uptick. Get more dice. You know, I'm thinking, it's like, do we even want to... I don't think we should have upticked there. I was thinking, like... Because it's going to add half the poison, so should we actually just get them, like, ready to go? And then on another turn. Here's we're rolling very high, which is not good. And we're weakened again. We have to hope that she doesn't hit the Hall of Mirrors. Yes. Okay. So. Still got, yeah. And I get we should probably be using that because you get it from getting attacked. So, you know, if you use it to heal, it lets you heal quicker. So now we want to split the 1, duplicate the 1. We want to heal. See, I'm thinking, on average, she's always going to weaken us, isn't she? So I feel like the thing of, like, I don't want to use the blight because I want to use it when it's not weakened. I feel like that doesn't work. I think we just have to use it. We have to heal a little bit, I think. Or I want to heal. Oh, we can use it once. Okay. But actually, that solves, like, the decision making. So then we're going to go up to 2s because they are more powerful. Yeah, you can... when it weakens, you can only use it once, which is upsetting. So I think we are going to add this, because it's not. And I do think if we're going to get so many dice, I think this is worth even just doing... putting up to 3, or putting up to 9. It does damage, doesn't it? And I think we want to uptick now as high as possible. He's got another 10. I would prefer if you just hit me, but... Okay, so we can only heal once, which does mean we are very close to death. But yeah, because I guess that's the issue with his build, that if we have enough dice, we can heal infinitely, but then if she doesn't let us, then we can't. So we're going to duplicate that. Then I think all we can do, we can uptick, get more dice, add more poison, Add more poison again. Uptick. And I think I'm just going to heal, because I can. And she's with old low, so she won't be weakening us for the first time. So that's something. She's only did 4 damage to us there, so we can now heal back what she just did. I don't think it's. I think it's unlikely I'm going to get the OP for not for beating her with full health, because we have a long way to go. Generally, yeah, we need like 30 dice, don't we? So I think we are going to heal though. Maybe that because I think she's going to die now from the poison. So do we just start healing? Is that a thing? Like, yeah, that's the thing. We can either kill her faster or just heal. But we may as well just do our best to heal. So we're gonna get more dice. We're gonna split a dice in 2. We're gonna duplicate a dice. We're gonna go up to odds. Then we're gonna heal. Then we're gonna use our special to get 3 more heals. And it's like, it is possible. She dies in 2 turns. She's gonna do a lot of damage though again. And if she weakens our heal, then we're stuffed. Actually, oh. Can we actually kill us? Yeah, so there's no. So now, mathematically, we can only go up to 18. We can go up to. We've got 10 dice, so we can go up to 18. Then we've got 3 more, so we can go up to 21. And then in the next turn we can't. So now I think we just kill her. I'm just nervous because like what I'm thinking, she dies now in 2 turns. But if she kills us now, then it's just embarrassing. I guess we'll just heal again and then see what happens. But the max she can do is 16 damage. So as long as we go over 16, which we can. So we can't. Can we go over 1, 2? We have to heal with 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can use 2. Yeah, so we use 1 to do that. But that puts, oh yeah, but then we're going to use the special, so it's fine. So I was thinking that puts us on 16, which means she can still kill us if she gets like the perfect, you know. But now we're above. I know she can't kill us. Yeah, so she now dies, and there's no way for me to be able to. And we may as well. Yeah, okay. She's killed us. Okay, so we're just gonna do poison, put the poison up, do that, split the dice in 2, duplicate it, heal, uptick, all the way, just because we can. I don't know. And then she's dead. Wow. This game is just so long. The fact that it's been an hour and 20 minutes and that was 1 episode. And we've died again. I just want to get out. I want the car. When you at the end of the game, I hope there's a cutscene for when you get the car. Okay, so we've got the elimination round, which enemies are more powerful. I saw it on the guide that says like these are like super hard. I'm like, really? I've only done the 1, but and then parallel universe where things are different. The end of the game is amazing. See, Pete, that just gave me all the motivation to, you know, we need to keep going. I do need to check because we are going to see Spider-Man tonight. I need to see what time I need to be ready at. I feel we should have time for at least 1 more though. If we win, that is. You know, I might finally play as the witch. Because we haven't. And I feel like of all the episodes that we have, episode 1 of the witch surely has to be one of the easiest. But I'm also kind of into that because we've been playing as him, and I want to see what the parallel thief is, so we're going to do that. And I do also, I do think the game does let you quit. Like if I do have to go, I think we can like leave it on and then come back. I mean, actually, because that's what we're doing when we do the cheat. Okay, so what is different? Okay, a lot. What's going on? I've got the. Okay, so we now have nunchucks, which is like a double dagger, and you have to put in 2 dice, I think. Yeah. Then we can split 4s into 2s, 5s into 2s and 3s, and 6s into 2 3s. And it seems like we also get the enemy's attack. Like one of the enemy's attack. Okay, so all we can do here is do 4 damage. Okay, we're gonna gain 2 thorns and do 6 damage. So thorns, the store, because everything's different. It's not just all the stats effects are flipped. But I think the stats effects they're flipped in the same way that they were as the warrior, where you know the shield gives you health, stuff like that. They store health for every attack. Okay. Well, we can't do anything. I always forget now when you have a dice like that, an equipment like that, does it stay between turns? No. So we can't do anything. Unlucky though gives us 4 1s. Okay. Okay, so we can't put the 5 in there, so we have to split the 5. We can put the thorns in there and then do 6 damage and win. Then we get the plaster, which heals 2 health when you put 2 in it. Okay. The gardener's shovel, weaken if you use 6, then do 6 weaken damage. Oh yeah, because weaken makes them take 50% more health, I think. Okay, so... now we're just going to attack. And we heal after this fight, so we're going to split that. Then do that, and that. We keep doing like elemental damage is very interesting because it never comes up in the game. Okay, so we win if we do that. Look, it's always these very specific moments that it's like, oh, you do like fire damage. But I feel like there's hardly an equipment that actually do that. Okay, the Dyad. She's going to give us a poison ability, but poison works differently, doesn't it? Okay. Don't really care about that, so we're just going to split the 4 and attack for 6. And then we may as well just do that and that. Other way around, but... okay, I do have about an hour, so we have time to basically, you know, either we win this or we do like 1 good attempt. Oh, so every turn it flips what you get. Okay, so I'm going to do that just because we can. And I want to, because I don't know what poison does. A random piece of equipment is poison. It used to count down to 0 by the end of the turn or take damage. Okay, so she has to put 4 dice into an equipment. Well, she isn't. Oh, but the more dice you put in, the less. Because that's very interesting. Okay, so we're going to split the 5. And F3 and a 2. Heal for the 1, do 4 damage. Split the 5. 1 and 3, and then put the 2s in there so we don't take poison damage. Wait, so we're going to get this for... you get that for every turn? That's insane. I wonder if you take the damage, does it just go away? Oh, so the only thing about like stealing the equipment is we can't like actually attack, you know? We can't do that unless you actually get a 12. So we're gonna... I mean, we have to put that in there to then split it. To then do 3 and 1 and then heal for 2. Now we can heal. And is it? And then we don't want to heal now because we're about to heal. Oh no, actually do we? Yeah, we're done. This is the Thief's Parallel episode, and the 54 is how many trophies there are. Oh, I'm so dead. Yeah, we're that 21 now. I'm updating the title after. What is that? Yeah, we've got 21 trophies so far. There's 54 in the game. We're actually at 22. Can we do a? Is this going to work? I just need to wait for the Potilga Dam to open. I guess we'll start the fight. I feel like healing makes sense because we're going to heal back, and then we only have one more enemy after. Yeah, so if we type that in the chat, then hopefully I feel like this breaks half the time. There we go. So we're at 22. We're almost at 41%. Okay, so I'm going to just attack. I feel like the thing, getting the enemy's equipment is it's weird because sometimes it just isn't, you know, you don't care. It's actually into this about doing this after the episode where you can steal the equipment, because you get to see that the hook isn't actually... Well, the hook is different actually, isn't it? 2 damage on 4, keep the dice. I don't know what's different about that than the additional hook. Okay, so we're going to split the 4. And then just do 4 damage with it and then heal. I feel like I've got like confused during this fight. I just don't know what... I feel like we're not doing anything. Yeah, so... oh yeah, because it used to be on 4, you keep the equipment so you can attack again. But you lose your dice. This is the opposite. This is actually what I thought it was, which is interesting. Like, because I got the hook thinking it was going to be overpowered, because it basically means if you get a 4, you can just do 4 damage for free. But it didn't. But now it actually does. That's very interesting. So I think we'll just attack. And then put the 4 in. Put the 5 in. There's no point doing it there. Oh wait, when that comes back... Oh wait, you can put dice for him. Is that it? Did I just put 4 in so that he could use it against me? No, I think he could put 4 in before. But that is interesting that we keep it. Okay, so we need to make sure we don't die. I think we just have to tank it. You know, so that's going to do 6 damage. And then this will do, you know... Oh, burn's different, I forgot about that. Burn doesn't make you don't take damage from burn, it burns the equipment, I guess, for a turn. Okay, do however much damage, reduce cooldown downs by however much. So it's similar to the one we were just talking about there, but I don't think we care about that. Inflict weaken is interesting, because it makes the enemy take like a lot more damage. And I think it's like worth it if you now it's a max 2. So if you've got a 1, it's only going to do 1 damage. Whereas you can put it in, and then it's going to make a 6, do 9 damage, I think. I just like the idea of the weaken more than the countdown, I guess. 4 plus these damage plus these, okay. I know I said that like there's not much talk about elemental damage, but we finally got it. Okay, I think we need with the shield is good. Duplicate 1 dice, they turn the other. Okay, so that's like a gamble. You put a 6 and a 1 in there, you might get a 6 back. You might get 2 6s or you might get 2 1s. And we're going to buy the shield, just because I like it. And on this one it heals you, I think it's actually better. Okay, they were weak to ice, and we do now have ice damage, I guess. Now I just feel like we have like so much. I'm like, what are we doing? Okay, so with I think I want to shield. We're going to split actually. So we get 2. These. Wait, does the shield, do you get the dice back? Okay, now I think we're going to just do this because he's weak to it apparently. We are kind of wasting a dice, but... He's weak to ice. Wait, oh, so he takes double damage? Okay. So we should just always be doing that? No. And then the shield... Yeah, so the shield's like a one-time thing, I think. Or is it? I wonder if you can keep it. Yeah, so anytime we can, we want to be splitting a 6 and get a shield every turn. Can I just put them in there? Or is it worth actually doing 6 damage? Yeah, I think it's worth doing the 6. Even though I was thinking actually, it's so like confusing playing this game mode because you have to like remember what every new thing does. Like just there, I don't want to use the fire dice because I'm going to take damage, but you don't actually take damage. Burning dice can be used on equipment, but we'll disable that equipment for the rest of the turn and for the next one. Okay, but what it does mean is that we can use it now because there is no next turn, unless it does carry over between battles, but I don't think it does. And then double check the shop. Don't care. But then we can heal. We do have an update coming up. And I feel like the updates in this mode, they're always like weird. Because, I mean, the actual mod is weird anyway. So he's weak to shock. We can't do shock. So it's going to become a 3 and a 2. We put a 3 in there, get it back. We can have this, so this is going to do 3 damage, but it actually does 4. Because we can take 1 extra damage from each attack. 1 per point of weaken inflicted. Okay, so it's not even, it was not percentage based then, so it's not as good as it's good early, but it gets worse later. And it only lasts for 1 turn. I don't know, we'll do that, and then just stick that in there. There's no way that weakens... Oh yeah, okay, weaken is 1 turn. I was like, if it's not, then that's like insane. Hello, Mother Superior. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, put the 3 in the... I think we always want to... That's going to become a 3 and a 2. I think we may as well do it. Then that's going to do... So it's going to do 5 damage. Oh, because it adds 1. Right. But then this is going to do 7 damage. Okay. The weak is very... I think the weak is like overpowered. Maybe not overpowered, like powerful. So we're going to shield. We're going to split the 4 into 2 2s. Weaken and hit. And then heal, I guess. I don't know. Gonna split the 6 into a 3. Weaken. Attack. And then heal, I guess. I'm enjoying having his Sonic Wave. I feel like we can, you know, can we keep that? Okay, so now we're going to heal because we can, and then attack. Oh, Matt, hi as well. I missed your message. I feel like we got two at the same time. So I apologise, but I do see you. Okay, so that heals for more. Matt, don't worry, I feel like I'm always... I'm looking out for you. I'll see your message next time. In my defense, we're a very confusing... We're doing a very confusing mode of the game, where this is the Thief's parallel universe. So I feel like I'm learning like a whole new game again. And I'm looking at... So if you put a... To make up for just the Lisa Warburt's video, it is, I hope it's coming next week. It's almost finished. I've been working on it more. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, I keep on saying I want to do like them all week by week. I don't think I don't know if we'll be able to do that, but we're definitely going to put out episode 1 next week. Like guys, I've told you, it'll be the Wednesday. What's the date? It's next week actually. I'm not even lying. It's exactly next week, the 5th of Wednesday. Not the 5th of the 5th of August. It is coming. But yeah, so I don't know if the next few will come week by week, but I'll definitely get that first one out just to get to get you guys happy with it. So if you put a 3 and a 1 in here, you get a 2 back. Is that what that means? Why would you want that? That's pointless. You can weaken. You can now put a 3 in there to weaken faster. You can now split a 3 and a 2. Okay. That does more damage. That gives you shield and also makes you take less damage. I think that could be the one. Maybe the other ones are more fun, but this is just like, you take less damage. How can you not take that? Okay, and then we heal after one more fight. So we should heal and fight this guy. Or maybe fight this guy to get another upgrade. Matt, when you watch that video, you might notice it's very similar to another person in this chat's videos. Like a monthly recap. I feel like I've been missing Blinking videos so much that I've had to make my own. I have to, I've been like, playing as Blink. See, I can say the same thing back. If you guys want the Warboats videos, I'm looking for a new Blinkum, what I played in the past month video. I need to see the platinums. I need to hear about Super Meat Boy 3D. That's what I need. That's what I like to hear. See, this is good. It's like this peer pressure, but from both sides, you know. Okay, at least as quickly as over. Wait, we have a now we've got like a race, because I'm saying it will be out on Wednesday next week, which is technically when yours should be out. You know, you're saying it's going to be out after July, so yours should be out at the same time as well. Okay, what are we doing? Split the 4, I think. Yeah, wait, because there's no point to not split the 4. So we're going to put a 3 in here. He's weak to ice. So I think we're just going to hit him. Early August for Blink, the excuses. The excuses have started already. I know, Matt, I feel like I'm like so behind. I think I've only played like 6 games this year. But we do have, I keep on saying it, at one point we're going to play Sados on here. So I've got that. I also have 007 First Light, and today Meat Boy got sent out to me. So there's 3 games that we will be playing, where I'll be playing at some point. You guys can play them too, I guess. Okay, get the shield, get the... I think we're just always doing that, there's no reason not to. Then we are going to... We're going to weaken, and I'm actually going to burn this. Just to do the damage. That's the thing, I'd get to more Game of the Year games if I stopped playing Dicey Dungeons, but that's what I've decided to do this year. We're 17 hours into Dicey Dungeons. That's a good point, actually. I think the longest, you know, we're going to take a little detour onto Backlog, because I'm thinking about the amount of hours I've put into games that came out this year, is very low, I think. Yeah, so you're gonna have to do quick maths, but I played Resident Evil for 20 hours, Pragmata for 20 hours, Pokemon for 16, so we're at 56. Skittichi was 10, so 66. 7 hours in Yoshi, so like 74. 6 hours in Mixtape, 80. Dungeon Crawler, 4 hours. Gambler's Table, 4 hours. Loot Loop, 4 hours. So 2 hours. So I think that's 90. 90 hours this year. Matt, you're doing better than me. Yeah, so I spent 90 hours on new games, and we've spent 17 hours on Dicey Dungeons. Like just that on this one. 17 games released, 18 games in 2026. Yeah, that's good. I think usually I'm at 40 by the end of the year. And obviously, like, if you think about how many games are coming out in September, I feel like 17 is a good amount. Okay, so we want to... I was kind of stalling there because I don't know what to do. It's literally like a dud. Dice, you know. Yeah, I think Pragmata is my number 2. And that one is quite short. The 20 hours I said there, that was playing the game twice. Because you need to play it on the hardest difficulty for the platinum and there's no New Game Plus. But see, the thing with Pragmata, a lot of people were saying how hard the like hard difficulty was. But I don't know if it's like cheating, but there's a gun in the game that just kills everything in one shot. So it's definitely, it's not like easy. It's not like the RPG in the Resident Evil game, but it's kind of similar to that. Okay, we're gonna do that. Wait, the wrong one actually, but it don't matter. We're about to kill him. Did he play Resident Evil 9? Yeah, did you? I think you said in Blink's stream you were going for the platinum. Well, I think you'd played it once, but you had to play it again to, you know, do all the stealthy stuff. Or were you actually just like playing the... Yeah, but because that's the thing. Sometimes when I'm catching up on games, I want like a list of like, what are the actual, you know, what are the good games? Yeah, I'd appreciate. Give me the catch up list. Okay, we've got a lot of weird stuff here. If you can add up to 7, you would do 7 damage and get 1 dice back. If you put in 2 of the same dice, you get 3 of them next turn. If you put in 2 of the same, you do 1 damage. That's the final attack, you gain 2 max HP. That isn't, what is that? How can you use that? You have to get the guy down to 1 health. And then get doubles. And then only get 2... What? Yeah. Gambler's Table, Cassette Boy, Lovish, Mugenics, Overflow, The Artisan of Glimeth, The Resident Evil Requiem, Mixtape, Sados, Neo 3, Skittichi, Muna the Hollower, Metra Chameleon, Vampire Crawlers, Dench Attack, Sorry We Have an Orc Problem, and Emudom. See, I've heard of most of them. I haven't heard of Hoverflow, and I think Sorry We Have an Orc Problem is like that's like familiar to me. I don't know what it is. And then obviously we talked about Emudom with Blink, where, you know, like I genuinely had never heard of it, and then you guys were singing the praises. Matt, when did you play Gambler's Table? Because I played it last month and I thought it was quite bad. I only played it for like 2-3 hours, but they've like completely updated the game. You know, there's only like 15 skills, and like the prestige thing, they've added like 100. So I'm going to go back to it this month and actually, I'm going to start again. Because I thought it was just like, I could feel I wasn't like going anywhere, and the upgrades weren't, I couldn't like see the path to like beat the game. And I was like, so I just need to leave my computer on. But it seems like now they've like fixed it, I guess. Or the people that didn't like it. Obviously, if it worked, it worked, but yeah, all of them I need to get to. Do you know what I'm thinking? I think I've not played a game that you haven't. Is that right? Yeah, I mean, I've played Yoshi and I've played 15 hours of Pocopia. But other than that, you know, like Resident Evil Requiem, Pragmata, Skittichi, and Mixtape, they're like the games I've actually played. And you've got all of them. So actually, Matt, exactly now you're like, you're doing better than you thought. You've literally, you've played every game that I've played, and more. Overflow is like Neon White, but not as good. Okay, interesting, because I like Neon White. Yeah, I've never like played it, but you always see people do the surfing and like it's always in like the what do you call it, like commentary videos. Like basically when like people getting like cancelled, there's always someone playing Counter-Strike surfing in the background. Okay, so we've got low of those again. So I think what we're gonna do is inflict weaken and then put a 3 in here. Okay. My list is Matt's list, but half the games. Neo 3, Sneaky Good, Fearless slept on a bit. Yeah, I need to get to it. I want to play the first two first. And as you'll see in the Warboats video next week, I did not get on with Neo 1. So, no, I didn't get on with it, I was bad at it. So, okay, we're going to weaken. Put that in. Do 6 damage. Oh yeah, we're going to do both actually. We're going to do 6 damage. And then get health back. I don't know what our health is, but... And yeah, Snakebird, Theistas, Artisan of Glimeth, who's God tier. I need to get to that. I heard, like, people that know what kind of games I like told me that it'd be good. And then I looked at gameplay and I just didn't... I feel like it wasn't for me. But people keep saying, I feel like I just need to play it and see if it is for me, you know. Generally, I think I'm gonna be. I think I'll be bad at it. That's what I mean. Like I was looking at the first few puzzles, and I was like, okay, I can do this. But I actually feel like I won't be able to actually do it. So we're gonna have to see about that. Okay, so we're gonna do that. Attack with 5, and then do that. Big one I'm missing is Pythagma and 007 for some reason. I can see 007 being a top 5. Yeah. You know, I was actually more into this than it before it came out. Just the idea of like a linear Hitman game, or like just like a new like kind of big budget Hitman game. But the stuff I've heard doesn't really interest me. I think I will like it. I just thought the game would be different, but you know, like I said, I haven't actually played it, so. But I do have that somewhere. I think it's on my other desk. Not there. I say other desk. It's a table that the PlayStation. It's a table with all the consoles. Where they all just sit. I don't think you call it a desk. Okay, so we have to fight the Super Marshmallow. Do you know, I don't think I've played a 007 game. Ever. You know, I played like a bit of GoldenEye, but not like it, actually. So, I mean, the last one came out in like 2010, maybe? Okay, so we're gonna split a 5 to get a 3. Yeah, I was looking at Forbidden Solitaire. It was similar to, you know, like it's a galley house with these kind of game, but that's what it looks like anyway. And I was looking at that one. You know, when you get to Titanium Court, everyone in the chat has to get in Titanium Court, and then we'll have like a book club. We'll come back and say what we think. That's it. I need to actually remember tonight the PlayStation sale stops, like the summer sale. But you know, I think it might be like, I think it's in 2 parts. I didn't like Titanium Court. Matt, come on. I mean, to be fair, I've not played it, so I'm not actually like judging you. I'm more like upset that you said that. I'm like, how, like, it was meant to be good. The PlayStation sale ends tonight, so I need to remember before midnight to go on and finally choose what we're gonna get. Because Matt, Against the Storm is on sale, and then when you told me about it, I was looking at it. But basically, I wanted to like I want to like save money, so I was looking at it like, okay, I shouldn't buy games until I have to buy games, if that makes sense. Like if I bought it 2 weeks ago, I wasn't going to play it, so we're going to wait until just before the sale ends, and then if I remember to get it, then I can get it. Same with like Hollow Knight Silk Song is there. I'm like, I want to buy that, obviously. I want to play it, but I've not even played the first one. So technically it's a waste of money. Because actually the biggest thing I actually do have, I've got a top. It's so dusty. Oh, it's dusty, which is like part of the... Oh, I've got 2 tops actually. It's actually insane how dusty this is. Basically, we're in like a supermarket, and we're at the game section, and they had Final Fantasy Rebirth for like £25. Or maybe like, I think it was like £30, but it was quite soon after the game came out. So we bought Phantom 7 Rebirth. I have not, this is like a year and a half ago, I have not played it. So I'm sure it's got even cheaper. And then also just below it, we have Persona 3 Reload. So, you know, and that's what I'm saying. I bought these games because they were cheap. However, it's been so long and I've not played them that they've actually become way cheaper. So it's like, do I need to buy Silksong now when I'm not going to play it because I still need to play Hollow Knight? So that's what I've got. This is my new, like, kind of the way I'm living my life. So I'm waiting until just before the sale ends, but I do think I'm going to get Against the Storm. I'm very into this on it. And then we'll see what else. But do you know what's annoying? I don't know why, but usually, like, when the sale ends, a new sale starts. But a sale has started like 2 days ago, so there's actually double the amount. Like, on my wish list, there's all the games on sale, and then there's other games on sale. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to decide. Okay, I think I've got about 20 minutes until I have to get off, so we do need to start winning basically. Okay, so we'll just do 4 damage. Put that in there. I need to actually, I need to either win or die. But either way, I need to like start playing instead of just like looking at the options. Okay, so we are going to split the 5, get the shield, to inflict, weaken, and then hit him with ice damage. And then now that he's almost dead, it means we can start to look into using the burning dice. Okay, so we're going to put the 3 in. Then I think we're just going to... That's not enough. I mean, yeah, we actually may as well do this. And then it burns, but it doesn't matter. So we should be able to kill him next turn, especially if we use his equipment. Yeah, so there's 6. And then split a 4 into 2 2s. And we should heal as well. Oops. That's fine. As long as they don't carry over, I didn't actually check that, but I don't think they do. Okay, so now we can go to the shop. Put 14 in to add 8 to shield. No, because we've upgraded that. Split a dice unevenly. That's just the same as lockpick. Cursing enemies into this, but I don't think we want any of them. We are just going to heal and then fight the Katakin. Maybe we should have done the dog so we can heal again. Oh, we get his overwhelm. Okay. So let's split the 5. Put a 3 in. Attack twice. Oh, we should have weakened. Okay, too late. We're just going to heal. And then put that in there. Yeah. I wonder if I think it'd be interesting if you actually did share his equipment. What does Curse do again? Or we can't use our special? Or no? Okay, so we are going to curse him because we may as well. So we're going to split. We're going to put the 3 in here. We need a 4. So we're just going to do that. Then split the 4. Do that, and then do 5 damage. Yeah. All equipment has a 50% chance to switch target. Okay, so if you get cursed, it means that you might hit yourself into this one. Okay, so we can't get higher than what we get, so we can't do that. So we're gonna just do that. And then we can't do much else. So we just do that, and then put that in, then just heal. I don't know how much health we have, and he is starting to do a lot, so I would prefer to not be blinded. I feel like there's a very high chance we die here. Okay, I think we weaken. Oh, this really sets. Our overwhelm isn't as good as his. We don't care about that. So we're gonna do that. Then I think just attack twice. Okay, I think we... I mean, he did 11 damage there. I think we die next turn. So we should... We can't get a 4, can we? It'll be 2 3s, which I guess we do want. Then we can do that. I think we're about to die, so I'm going to use my special just to kill him. Because he did 11 damage, and I was like, he's also hit us multiple times before that. We had 18 health. What? Next turn, gain 1 dice this fight and curse yourself. We can't do this again. It's the Hall of Mithers, but Vidilkin. But we get cursed, so sometimes they'll get a dice. Is that how that works? And we get 2 of them. Guys, I don't know. I know this is a stupid thing to do, but like, what if we just got loads of dice? Okay. Then we are going to fit this guy because we just may as well. And there's like the little part of me that is like, we do need to get off soon, so if we died, it would not be that bad. Okay. So we're going to split the 5, because then we're going to get 2 2s that we can shove in here. Actually, what can we do with 6? Yeah, 6 is useless, so we're going to put a 6 in here. Then a 2. In 1 turn, gain 1 dice and curse yourself. I think this is going to be like insane. Okay, and then we're going to weaken. Alright, we're going to do our shield. Weaken twice. Then attack and poison. Oh, you know what? We only get this dice once. This is not the Hall of Mithers. Yeah, so... Oh no, is it? Yeah, no, I think it is a Hall of Mithers. Okay. So we're gonna put that in there just to get rid of it. Then we want to split the 4. Okay, so he's now got our dice. Okay. Then do that. We can curse him. Sure. Oh no, he's got loads of dice. Oh, he's cursed, so he's going to curse us, but he's actually cursed himself. Which means he's poisoned himself. Wow, amazing. And what he gave... Oh yeah, wait, so what... I don't know what just happened there. Okay, we're going to split the 4 again. Okay, we've given him another dice. Put the 3 in there. We can... Can't do anything with anything, so we'll just do that. Okay, well, if he wants to give me some dice back, that'd be good. Okay. Seems like we're getting like a new... I have no clue what's going on. We do need to start killing him though. We are cursed again, so we're gonna do this. Yeah, because that just gives him more dice. Then we can get that. Curse him with the 1s. Get more dice. Now we get him down, but it's just we're having fun, aren't we? So now he's cursed himself again. I need to help me poison himself. Then we would actually start winning. Okay, so now I'm gonna stop now because this is getting crazy. We're gonna not poison. We're gonna split the 4. Get the shield. Okay, so he's got that. I guess giving him weaken, like giving myself weaken is not that bad. What can we do with 6? See, that's the thing with it. With a 6, we may as well do this because that's all we can do. We're gonna weaken, attack, and we may as well. Yeah, Matt, all good. I'll be off in like 10 minutes anyway, so you're not missing much. And we are just... I feel like this is a good finale as well. We're just watching me slowly die, where me and the die roof get more and more dice. It's one of the things where we have so many dice that we should be powerful. But... Okay, we're gonna... Let's stop being silly, let's go... Weaken. Okay, so he's... Okay, so then weaken again. Okay, so we've been weakened. Then attack. Let's use our special to get more attacks. Then with the one we can poison. Oops. I push square to like get it out. And we skipped our turn. Okay, so we've been cursed. He's going to kill us if we can't unpoison ourselves. But... Do we have a 4? Yep. Surely this is enough. 6. Yeah, I'm not even going to do the math. 6. Nope. Oh wow. Okay, there we go. I feel like that is like the best ending we could have got. Me thinking that I've done it and we're about to kill him, and then accidentally stabbing myself. See, this is what the parallel universe is all about. Yeah, so I do need to go now. I'll be back tomorrow. I feel like I kind of just want to play Dicey Dungeons now, because I feel like also we're not near the end, but I'm like, it actually wouldn't. I mean, it would take a long time. When he plays the witch, that may be what we do. But also, I do need to start Sados. Like I said, I've got Sados, 007, and Meat Boy to play. Like, you know, I need to play them now. And we've got a bunch of bean dive games, so there's a lot. There's a lot to get to. It does look like YouTube did not kill itself today, so that is great news. Yeah, so we'll continue Dicey Dungeons at some point. I don't know what I'm going to play. But yeah, thanks everyone for coming in. We had Pete, we had Blink, we had a first time chatter, Snakebird Priestess, who seems to, you know, a Dicey Dungeons expert, Mother Superior, and Matt. I think I might have said Matt twice. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to like it. Like, I like the idea of Meat Boy, but I've never even played the first one, like all the way through. I've played it multiple times over, what, the 16 years been out, but I've never finished it. So this might be the first time I actually finish a Meat Boy game, and hopefully get the platinum, because it doesn't seem too hard, at least compared to the actual Meat Boy. But yeah, I feel like that was a good ending for the parallel universe to kill myself, and now I do need to go. I need to go think about what I've done. Yeah, thanks everyone for checking in, and I'll be back whenever.